You wonder why a lot of people are not voting for Democrats sometimes? It's because of people like Anna Marie Jackson Lawrence that takes her position of basically being a feckless old school Democrat when it comes to what's happening with LifeWise on the school board. The school board has the right to make up their own policies. They don't have to say anything about religion. They could simply tighten up their parental release processes and protocols and not allow for children to be released to third parties on a continual weekly basis. Because was that the intent of the parental permission slip policy when it comes to releasing to third party people? Was that then they get to go to a different location every week? Or was it in the event that a parent could not come pick up their child for some reason, and they turn it over to maybe a trusted friend or a family member? But that's not what's happening here. They have found the loophole and bastardized, like so many Christian nationalists do, the process of the school district, and the school district feels like their hands are tied, but they're not. It's just it's a failure of imagination to know how to fight back against this fascism. The people that are currently on the school board, minus Charles Adkins, are not prepared for what has arrived at our doorstep. But people like Shana Langley and Tom Clark are more prepared. They're younger, they have fresher ideas, they are unafraid, and they really want to advocate for our kids. And these other people, they just want to be in their positions. They just want to be on the school board because they were appointed there with the help of their other rich friends. We can do better than this. We need to vote for Tom Clark and Shana Langley and get people on the school board that are going to want to fight back against this and stop giving excuses. Because you know who doesn't give excuses and gets shit done? Fucking Republicans. They don't take no for an answer. They find a way. Even if they don't win every time, they find a way. I wish that the people that call themselves Democrats like Anna Marie would figure out how to find a way, especially since she's a lawyer too, just like Tom. She's completely given up, just throwing her hands up in the air. Feckless old school Democrats have no place in our current political party. They just don't. They don't deserve to be on school boards. They don't deserve to be mayors. They don't deserve to be in city council positions, in our senates, in our members of Congress. They just don't. We need strong leaders that are thinkers, imaginative, outside the box, and have a drive to want to turn this around. And the only way we can do that is if we vote better people in. And the way that we do that is to vote in Tom Clark and Shana Langley for school board and quit falling for this bullshit of there's nothing that we can do. There's plenty that we can do. We just choose not to. But you know who does? The Republicans. Let's learn from their drive. Let's learn from their 2,000 years of dominance. And let's start changing this for the better for everyone. And it does also start at school boards. So let's make this happen, people of Everett. Bye.